welcome to Hometown Happenings. I'm Carol McCarthy here today with Craig Fontaine, Becker County Emergency Services Manager, Emergency Manager for the
emergency
county.
Manager, yes.
A manager for the county of Becker. Today we're going to talk about Code Red. I know we've talked about this before, Craig, but there's a new service provided with Code Red.
New service, a new platform type. We brought in Code Red about 1.5 years ago, and we fortunately only had to use it once, but we've been successful because we've had 13,000 people, 13,300 people sign up for it. So what it is a reverse 911, an emergency alert system, where if we were to have any kind of disaster here within the county, we can alert our whole county real quick. The addition we're adding on now, it's kind of exciting, is a weather alert added onto it. And what the weather alert does is, in the past, our dispatchers in the Becker County Dispatch Center would get a call, and then they would turn around and send out the Code Red alert. Well, now we're signing up for a program where if any kind of real bad weather is going through our county, National Weather Service will track that weather, and if they see a tornado, we haven't had any flash flooding, but a tornado or something life-threatening, they can activate the Code Red and warn the people of it. The thing about that is, if we had a tornado come into our county right now, our dispatchers get real busy real quick. And with fire, dispatching fire, law enforcement, EMS, the contacting the people might not get on the front burner. Where this way, if people sign up, they go back into the website, they sign up for Code Red, they sign up for the weather alert, and if a bad weather does come this spring, they would get the alert right from the Weather Service. It would bypass the dispatchers, and it would be just a little bit quicker, and it might make a difference in somebody's life. Okay,
so people who have Code Red right now, who are signed up, the 13,000 odd people that are signed up, do they have to re-sign up for this?
Yes,
this
if they
extra
could just
weather
go back
service?
in, and if, like, some people have created an account. Well, I created an account, but of course I lost the password right away, so I can't remember what it was. But all they have to do is go back in, just click on our website, Becker County website, go into, there's some featured switches on there or whatever. They click on that and they'll get the Code Red, and they can log in right there, and just create a new account is fine.
Okay.
And what it does is it'll pick up the phone number, the address and everything, and it'll just replace what's already in there. One of the neat things about the one, because I just signed up on it again today because we got the new link, and you can put more phone numbers in. Before you could only put 2 phone numbers in. Now I think you can put, like, if you have a home phone and a husband and a wife and maybe 2 kids, I think you can put all 5 phone numbers in now.
Okay.
For that address, which is really nice. You can put in multiple email addresses. You can do a lot of things. Another thing with it that with all these track phones coming out right now, with some of the different ones, I don't even know all their names. I watched them on the advertisements and stuff like that, but they don't necessarily have a server. They tie in with a local server. Our main server right here is Verizon.
Okay.
So when you go to log in, if it asks for your cell phone server and you don't find track phone, all you have to do is put in Verizon.
Okay.
And if that doesn't work, turn off your phone, turn it back on. When you turn it on and look at it, it'll tell you who your service provider is.
Okay. Oh,
and that would probably be Verizon in this area.
All right. Okay, so with the track phones now, are you able to get text messages to sign up for text messages?
Yes, you can sign
more of a
with your cell phone. There's a spot for text messaging, email, text, and also cell phone will all be on there at the same time. Now, if you don't have internet access, which some people don't, I mean, there's quite a few. I've talked to the people at the library. Originally, when we were on Hometown Happenings once before, or Hodgepodge, or one of the discussion deals like that, the library called up and said, if people need help, we'd be happy to help them.
Okay.
So if you don't have access, you can go over to the library, another option, and it's just one of those out there. I will take phone calls. I'm usually here, I'm part-time, so I'm usually here from 8 in the morning till noon.
Okay.
And all you have to call me at 218-846-7302.
Okay.
And you'll get my phone number, and I'll be happy to help you sign up also.
All right. Okay, I'm here with Craig Fontaine. He's the emergency manager for Becker County, and we're talking about the new weather warning for Code Red. Go in and sign up today if you want those weather warnings. We're entering into the severe weather awareness season, and we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll talk more about severe weather awareness next. Welcome back to Hometown Happenings. I'm here with Craig Fontaine, Emergency Manager for Becker County. And Craig, prior to the break, we were talking about the Code Red new weather warning system that you can go in and sign up for today. You need to sign up for the weather. Even if you are signed up right now, you go in and re-sign up for the weather. But let's talk about this because this is kind of leading up to the statewide, Severe Weather Awareness Week, which is ultimately leading up to the tornado drill that happens around the state.
Exactly. We have a week-long severe weather warning week coming up, but it's from the April 13th through the 17th, the Weather Awareness Week. And on April 16th, we're at 1:45 in the afternoon, we're going to have a tornado drill. And it's a statewide drill. It's been going on for 20 years. The drill traditionally occurs on Thursday afternoon at 1:45 when jurisdictions across Minnesota sound their outdoor warning systems, their alerts, whatever they happen to do. Schools, businesses, and other facilities, hospitals, whatever, are suggested to conduct a training or a drill at the same time, so it becomes a wide statewide. I know radios will put out, NOAA Weather will put out an alert. Most of the radio stations, I think, do that, television stations, and it's a deal to test our overall alert calling system. And
you know, that's the one thing is that with this new Code Red system that's been up and running for a couple years here, you don't really send out a lot of tests. But this is, like you said, this is a statewide deal.
It's a statewide tornado drill. We're going to do it at the same time that we're going to do this deal, so we can just test our alert system and make sure it's working and operational and stuff like that. So we're kind of excited about that. We've only used it once so far. And thank God we haven't had to use it more than that. I'm happy about that.
Okay. You know, as we enter into the Severe Weather Awareness Week, talk a little bit about, you know, how often do tornadoes strike in Minnesota? I mean, there was a year here where they were pretty bad, not necessarily in Detroit Lakes, but the surrounding area.
Yeah, we've, a lot of people don't even realize it, but we do have about 19 tornadoes a year in Minnesota. And it's probably higher than that because when you get out to some of the remote areas where there's no residents living or something, a tornado may sweep through at night and nobody even realized it was a tornado. But there are about 19 documented tornadoes a year in Minnesota. Okay. And that could be kind of scary. And of course, the one that's close to home was Wadena. Okay. And that did a lot of damage. Yes. That scared a lot of people.
Well, we've got 1 minute left, but can you just quickly tell us the difference between a tornado watch and a tornado warning? There's something that we hear a lot of over the summer.
Well, we hear it a lot on different kind of weather deal. Tornado watch is when the weather is possible for a tornado, whether you have the right temperatures, the right winds, the right humidity. That would be a tornado watch, and it's just a chance there might be a tornado. Now, a tornado warning is when one has actually been seen. Somebody has spotted a tornado, and it's coming your way, and that creates a scare. One of the things we've done here in Becker County, too, is we've had 2 Skywatch classes where the Weather Service has come in and taught our first responders about Skywarn and prepared us so that they can go out and see what a tornado might look like.
All right. Well, Craig, it's been a very informative chat with you here on Hometown Happenings today and a statewide weather awareness week happening April 13th through the 17th. Craig, emergency manager for Becker County, and Carol McCarthy on Hometown Happenings.